That's type hot. Let me open the window.
What the fuck?
What happened?
No, like Reddit, like Reddit would recommend you shit like sometimes,
I don't use
and it
Reddit.
showed the guy, huh?
I don't use Reddit like that. But continue.
And it says, following these under the lamp on my boyfriend's nightstand.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Most tissue is. And we're live, ladies and gentlemen, and we're live. I'm live, baby. No worries, I muted it ahead of time. I heard where this was going. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me just mute just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to the homies in their wild takes. Mm. What's today? The 23rd. Jordan here? I guess. I guess we could use. Whatever. What the? Oh. Not listening to anything. I need to go find. It's this other streamer I be watching. He streamed for like almost damn near 3 hours today. And your lip don't fit your chin, but I don't say nothing about it. See, my thing is, I don't want to have to mute my mic. Then to let me stop the sound every 5 seconds is tedious. Oh well. No, I can't. I have no idea. When no, you're not listening. I would take off my headset if I didn't like the feeling. It was a hey. When I put music, right, when I change it in the sound to my HyperX's, I hear nothing. What do you mean? Where do you have your mic plugged into? My bad. Where do you have your headset plugged into? You have a mix amp? Alright, I have my headset plugged into my HyperX's on my mic. Yeah, you know where your USB is? On the mic? There's a headphone jack too. Why is it there? If it's not to be plugged in. What are you talking about? So why is there a headphone jack not to also talk if this is a mic? And then I plug in the headset of my choice, and then I just should be able to hear, right? I'm plugging into the microphone, yeah. What doesn't make sense? So um that sounds like a technical question. I can't really answer. All I know is that what you mean is counterintuitive. If before, right, I used to have a mic and I plugged in my headphones into a mix amp. Now I have a new mic. How you? Then why does it have a 3.5 headphone jack? How you know it's not a mix amp? How you know it doesn't? It's not all in one. Do you? All right. You see, you have a mic button and you also have a headphone button on the HyperX's. We got the same one. Oh. All right. Well, maybe the new touch mic, multifunctional controls. Yeah, remove stock mount. Uh, yes. Why can't you? You then where would my headphones be plugged in at? So you want my headphones to be plugged in to my computer, and then you want me to have an aux plugged in from this microphone also to my computer? What would be the point of it going to my computer if there's already one connection to my computer, which is a microphone, which is a USB-C cable? Listen, Alex. All I know is, right? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I plugged, I plugged it in, and when you change the audio sound, it goes to the mix amp. I mean, it goes to my speakers before, like in the early days. Now, oh, where's my mic? Now it doesn't do that. Now, like, it's as if my headset's not even working. I hear nothing, no sound input. So yeah, adjustable playback volume, adjustable microphone monitoring level. I mean, you have an adjustable playback. 3.5 connection required. Yeah, you should be able to. Now you got me pulling out manuals. Multifunctional. Press. Because what's the point of me having a mix amp if I got a mic? What's this? Sound direction. Okay, how do I sound now? Okay, that's I want omnidirectional. Bi-directional, so it's two. Oh my god, I hear it. They sound different. Interesting. And then I guess I'll go omnidirectional. It's all over. Oh. Testing. Yeah, so I guess you can hear me from all angles. That's cool. Man's really gotta pull out a manual, dog. I think it's only one page. Nah, it's so stupid. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's so weird. So I can hear you in Discord, right? But when it comes to any other sound on my computer, I can't hear it.
Wow.
When I changed my speakers to the Hyper Cast. I feel like that's a lot of work to have a headset plugged in and do a mix amp. Yeah. Let me try.
What's up? You know, mm-hmm. Well, I guess like a setting. You just gotta figure it out, but you don't care for it. Doesn't matter. I probably could figure it out if I was doing it, like officially doing it, but talking about it, I wouldn't even know how to do it.
Testing. But when I put it on speaker, then everything that plays through my headset gets played on the stream. There's no actual way to discern the two once you put it on speakers. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh well. All right, day one, learning Python real-time SDK. Let's do it. README, Vapi Python SDK. This package lets you start Vapi calls directly into your Python application. Installation, you need to install the package via pip. All right, let's open some VS Code, baby. working on trying to install the Python Vapi SDK. Alright, now January 3. Fair occurs because your current command prompt does not have the administrative permissions required to modify files. Oh. Okay, let's try it again.
Can y'all hear me?
What was that?
You mean? Hey, Zoo, when you gonna have your first kid?
Oh, I'm tweaking. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I heard your voice. I was like, yo, where's that sound coming from? What's up,
Got you on Discord?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, oof. Going to get some food with some friends.
Okay. That's what's up. That's funny. Mm. Oh, that's cool. Tell Sarah I said what's up. Wait, isn't it like 10 a.m.? Oh. Yeah, bro. Tell Sarah I said what's up. Who's the other girl? The Asian? Yes. Hey, that's what's up. What's for lunch? Are you guys getting egg? Oh, nah, Brian. You don't eat egg sandwiches. The fish cheese. Oh, are you gonna do KFC during Christmas? Damn, should have stayed during Christmas. Oh. Uh. I need you to act as a Vapi Python SDK expert. Here's the following documentation link. Use for reference. Currently, this is the output that I'm getting when trying to update my pip install, and it has not been working. Please explain why and what can I do to fix it to get from 25.2 to 25.3. Testing, testing. Mic check, mic check. Hello? Yeah. No. No TikTok. All right. All right. It was a success. Use use Claude to resolve pip install from 25.2 into 25.3. Testing. Testing. Use Claude to resolve issue with pip install. Parse import Vapi class. We installed pip successfully. What's next on the agenda? Okay, manually delete these folders or broken packages. Yeah, bro, my man's just knocked. Yeah, Alice, I didn't know you were here. Okay, I like it. I like it. Hope you're studying too. Deleted corrupt packages affecting my SDK setup.
Hell no, bro. I ain't stand by go to sleep.
Did I just break it? No way. Bro, this is stupid. You know what I don't like? Oh, you left.
What?
No, I'm trying to change the way you sound, right? You sound a little funny on my end. I'm using the mix amp, but anytime like with the mix amp, I gotta unplug, plug it back in, because it start acting up. Old drivers, I tell you. Testing 1 2 1 2. Oh no, it's still active. All right, cool.
know. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do this Vapi SDK Python setup. All right. Where I'm under the assumption that once I'm done with the SDK, then I could start, oh, this is server side. What's this? Oh, same thing. No, this looks different. That looks very different.
Oh, God.
We got a client. Okay, cool. Now I gotta figure out what the difference is between client side and server side. What's the difference between client SDKs and server SDKs? Don't tell me I was doing that. Okay, client side is like designated for user-facing applications where you need real-time voice interactions directly in the browser or mobile app. These SDKs handle voice interface allows users to interact directly with the voice agent to understand. I need server. Automated outbound call campaigns, inbound call routing, and management. That's what I need. Okay. Anytime I try to verify Vapi, it doesn't work, but Vapi is shown in the files. I did delete the following corrupt folders. Let's continue and keep building. Assistant script. All right, we've script. So All right. So Vapi doesn't work. Acknowledge the verification issue, but do not dwell on it. Move forward with the actual building something practical. We'll discover if it's a real important issue. Since they want to keep building, let's create a simple Vapi assistant creation script. This is to test Vapi and actually works in practice. Alright, so step 1, get your Vapi API key. Step 1. Get your API keys. Step 2, create your first assistant script. Step 3, run it. Paste your API key in and let's see what happens. If the input fails to extract error. Now, is that right though when it comes to API reference? Oh. So, get assistant Vapi, import Vapi, client equals Vapi, tokens equal your token, client equals the client list, assistant list. Let's see. Vapi, import Vapi. Testing the API key to see whether or not I can get into Vapi within VS Code.
Yo, they got boozing, bro.
Alright, call the vote. Man, finna wake up.
No, that's insane. I can hear my voice louder. I hear your voice on the stream.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I got the audio kind of turned up. Good to know, though. I'm trying to run the following snippet of code from the documentation. Of course, I have multiple. I guess.
It's 23 hours.
Let's get it, baby. Failed to write executable. Trying to use dot delete me logic. Could not install packages due to OS error. All right, let's try it again. What was it like? User? I think that's how we resolved the last time we had a hiccup. Wait, did I even make a statement? Mm, 23 colon 00. Currently trying to run the SDK for Vapi within VS Code. Currently going through the woes of trying to install and uninstall different packages and different formatting that I'm supposed to be in while using VS Code. Currently installing the correct Vapi SDK package. Currently trying to run the SDK for Vapi within VS Code. Currently going through the walls of trying to install and uninstall different packages and different formatting. What I'm supposed to be into while using VS Code. Okay, wait, yeah. So before run it. Okay. It looks like our time is about up. Yeah, we got like 20 seconds left. And I don't want to do back to back same thing. Let's do a little transition. Maybe read for a few. Who knows? Let's see.
Yo, what you trying to do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right. So right now, I'm actively trying to download the Vapi SDK. In my mind, the SDK is equivalent to the command line, or at least if I could run it in Vapi's code, then I should be able to like to run everything on VS Code, right? When it's in the SDK, and that's what I'm trying to do, is run everything in code. So like once I'm running it in code, then I'll be able to access the customer information in code and have like some kind of code to be like, oh, once you get a call from this assistant, you know, the path is XYZ, grab that information and put it into a document. That's what I'm doing. But where's my trying to download the SDK. What are you talking about? There's a bypass when you hit -- user. So I was able to bypass that, but then it came to the conclusion that I downloaded the wrong SDK. Note, there's two now, right? There's a client-side SDK and a server-side SDK, but the fact that it said one of the SDKs are broken is strange to me. Now I wonder which one to really download. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. The client SDK sucks. Huh? Yeah, I just installed a new one. So I deleted something, installed a new one. It looks like it's working. And now I'm going to switch to something else for the next 100 minutes. Understanding Vapi. So we got one done. All right, journal entry. something fun. Welcome to the party. We are actively live. Please act as if you're PR trained.
How many people watching?
57.
Yeah, I guess I'll reel it in.
All right. 57 minus 55.
Two. My best behavior.
All right. Cool.
Now, I am curious.
What's up?
What are your next steps?
Okay. So right now, I just finished my first 100 minutes of my Vapi SDK setup, and I'm actively in the process of downloading the Vapi server-side SDK onto my computer using VS Code as my main IDE. And and then I just stopped. So before, I had an issue where I had to change the Python interpreter, right, from 3.08 to 3.10, right, 3.10. I would have never been able to do that on my own. Shout out to Claude, 5-minute fix. I mean, less than that. Another issue is I'm at the point where I would like to create an agent on, SDK and CLI is like the same thing, right, Skylar?
Similar.
Okay, cool. So like when I think SDK, I'm thinking I'm writing code all in VS Code, but CLI is just like the prompt terminal, but you can also access the terminal in VS Code.
Spot on. Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's where I'm at right now. Is the process of creating, or at least identifying, the fact that I can access all my assistants with the API key in VS Code. And hopefully I can get a call back. But that's where I last stopped. And I'm on a new task, so I might read a book.
All right, cool. I am curious. What's the reason you're working with the Vapi SDK and everything?
I was under the impression that the Vapi SDK is similar to the CLI, and since we're going the programmatic way rather than, using Make, if I'm using the SDK, then maybe it will be easier to be like, hey, this is the data from said assistant, grab data from customer, from that assistant, grab the data from the customer and move it here and put it there. So I feel like the SDK is the start of coding. If I'm making sense.
Okay. So you're gonna replace make with your own wrist?
We haven't gotten that far yet, right? Because right now I'm at a point where I would like to understand Vapi better than the average Vapi developer, to where I can say that, hey, I know where this JSON document is going to be outputted, and I'm not anti workflow, but I might become pro N8N in the future, right? If we keep having these small hiccups. And as you engineers said it would be best for us to, use anything but make and just build it ourselves. Like once I get to that point, then I'm gonna ask Claude to remake the whole, instead of using low code, no code, what tool will we use, and then I might go towards the cursor mark and have cursor to really like build this idea out. So APIs everywhere.
I will say,
What's up?
like, what is it? When you're using the SDK, I'm guessing it's like a Python one. So are you gonna learn Python in this process, or how are you approaching it?
Yes, we are learning Python in this process. Like that's why I'm going the SDK route, as well as somewhere on my to-do list is to learn more Python. So as I'm like being familiarized with the Python SDK, then I'd be like also learning Python, and then it's like everything will click.
Okay. And this will be your first time writing Python?
No.
Okay, so you know Python then.
No. Gun to my head, ask me to write something, I might die.
Okay. It might be worth just like learning Python before trying to.
No, I hear you, but like out of my day, I'm gonna go Python SDK and learn Python at the same time. So like double up, double dip.
So you might find like you can do that, but it might be kind of like how do I put it?
Hard.
You'll be not even hard, like confusing.
How confusing are we talking?
Because without having like the basics, there's gonna be a lot you see that's it can work. It's just you might want to learn like the basics first.
Like how much basic? Like I feel like right now I'm at a point where I'm on a basic refresher. But like how basic we talking? Like, oh, how to make a function? Basic?
How to make a function, conditionals, like loop logic, how to use models, all the basic stuff.
Okay, so ideally I have an idea of all that, but I'll still ask the occasional, hey, explain this to me. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, yeah, if you got those basics, you could probably learn a lot by approaching it this way. Cool.
But yeah. Alex, you don't. Alright, I don't know how far you got, dog. Last time I checked, you know what I'm saying? Me and the homies, we completed Europe. Even though that was like 10 years ago. Nah, but like, what was it? Yeah, there's a lot of, hey, you need access, and I ain't know, like, why do I need access to my own computer type questions. But yeah. Okay, so
Man, this plot is so good.
You're so good.
Thanks.
You're wilding being up right now. Did you drive at 4 o'clock?
Hey, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you got autopilot.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be rough. But
Wait, I thought you were kissing a guy.
we don't do that. There's an option to do. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. There is an option. And a
Yeah,
lot.
Testing, 1 2 1 2. I don't think I can hear my desk audio. Oh, that's cool. No, you can't. But you gotta turn it up. So let's turn this bad boy all the way up. So it's catching my voice way easier. All right. Okay. So as the S, oh, let me actually edit it in my stream. Give me a second, ladies and gents. Where are you? Edit. Um, two, 52, 100 mil. Okay, so pro tip, faster, deeper learning by reading and listening at the same time. I will not be listening to it at the same time, right? Because ain't nobody got time for that. But here we are, the ugly truth, how we got here, pricing, the value offer, enhancing, and execution. All right. So, where are we? I guess this survey, this is chapter 1. The goal is to read a singular chapter and do the SQR3 method, which is survey. Dang, I need a pen. Are you serious right now? So stupid. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? Ain't none of these working. All right, cool. So, Grand Slam survey. Quote, make people an offer so good they feel stupid saying no, Travis Jones. What this book is about, making a prospect an offer. What is an offer anyway? One Grand Slam offer is a fantastic profit, insane business freedom. The two main problems that most entrepreneurs face and how this book solves them. Oh, let me flip. All right. I feel like maybe full screen. All right. So, what's in it for you? Let me see. This is Grand Slam offer section. All right, let's go to pricing. So, pricing chapter. It's about 10 pages. No, it's 9. The commodity problem. The commodity problem survey. Okay. 22. commodity problem. Think different. Get more customers, increase their average purchase value, get them to buy more times. What's this? Yeah. To get more customers. Get more customers, increase the average value, purchase value, and get them to buy more times. We have author note. Only 2 ways to grow. To simplify this concept even more, there are really only 2 ways to grow. Get more customers and increase each customer value. Increasing each customer value has 2 sub buckets. 1, increasing profit per purchase. 2, increasing the number of times they buy. For the purpose of this book, I highlighted both of the sub buckets and the individual growth paths. I did this because I think it will be easier to understand the money models that will come in volume 3. All 3, getting more customers, increasing their average purchase value, and getting them to buy more, are repeating the themes in this book. But if you seek simplicity, both increase average purchase value and increasing the number of times a customer buys results into one outcome: increasing each customer's value. Business term, we got gross profit. Business term, gross profit, lifetime value, lifetime gross profit value, value drivers versus price drivers. No, value driven versus price driven purchases. Bolded. Value driven versus value driven versus price driven purchases. Oh, select microphone, of course. Oh, it's right there. A Grand Slam offer solves this problem. Alright. What does a Grand Slam offer do? What does a Grand Slam offer do? Grand increase response click. Increase response rates, left parenthesis, think clicks, right parenthesis. Increased conversions, left parenthesis, think sales, right parenthesis. Premium prices, left parenthesis, think charging a lot of money, right parenthesis. Okay, real life Grand Slam offers offer money math before and after. Real life Grand Slam offer money math, before and after. Oh, should I like? Old commoditized way, left parenthesis, price dash driven, right parenthesis, dash race to the bottom. No, notes. It all looks the same because they are all making the same offer. New Grand Slam offer way. Differentiated, incomparable, value driven. Interesting. It's like control. Unmute. Unmute what? What's up?
Oh, I just want to hear your voice. It's kind of left, so I got nothing to.
Pause.
Wait, how's that? What?
You want to hear another man voice in your ear? That's crazy.
Yo, what was wrong to like your background sound? Like, what?
I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. That was hella gay.
Chill, bro. Chill. You live, bro. They hear you, bro. Why you want Maggie to lead the call, but you want me to stay in the call? Yo, 3 viewers. Who are all these people? No, that's cool. Is it? It's you, right? Or is it I? Control I? Control Shift? No, Control I. How do you make a list? I forgot. Dang. Whoops. Hey, I'm at like, what's the command to make a list? Oh, Control slash. Got it. Control, what was that, forward slash? Yeah. Go to bed, bro. Like, what you up for? If you sleep early, then you can wake up early, and then you're ahead of the day. Okay. Daily sales coaching for your staff. Tested scripts. Tested price points and offers to swipe and deploy. Sales recordings. No, I don't like that. You sure you want to hear me read, bro? You want to hear me read? I thought you were tuning into the stream. You don't know that. You don't know that. You're not wrong. Breakdown, comparison. Oh man, that sucks. the end of chapter 1. Summary points. Alright. Totally messed up this survey, but we're getting better as the time goes. So, business terms, gross profit, lifetime value, lifetime gross profit, value drivers versus price driver purchases. A Grand Slam offer solves this problem. What does the Grand Slam offer do? Increase response rates, increase conversion, and premium pricing. Real life Grand Slam offer, money math, and before and after old commoditized with a preference. Alright, cool. New Grand Slam offer, way differentiated and comparable, value driven. Differentiated, incomparable, value driven. Alright, survey. What questions do I have? The commodity problem. Could I be affected with my AI receptionist to the commodity problem? Could my AI receptionist be affected? Could I be affected? I be affected by the commodity problem for my AI receptionist? Question mark. How will this help create my Grand Slam offer? Alright, let's get to reading. The commodity problem. Think different. Steve Jobs. Grow or die is the core tenet of our companies. We believe every person, every company, and every organism is either growing or dying. Maintenance is a myth. What this means is if your company isn't growing, it's dying. This is a sobering reality for many of us. I learned the hard way that my business suffered for a long time because of it. Let me explain. The market is continuously growing and the stock market grows at 9% per year. I feel like I gotta turn this music down for my own ears. Let me explain. The market continuously growing and the stock market grows at 9% per year. If you aren't growing 9% per year, you are falling behind. Maintenance, in most of the generic sense, would be 9% growth over year. Furthermore, if you're growing a marketplace, then you might be growing at 20-30% per year just to keep up at your own risk of falling behind. You can see how maintenance is a myth. So then, what does it take to grow? Thankfully, there's just 3 simple things. Get more customers, increase the average purchase value, get them to buy more times. That's it. Alrighty. Okay. Sure. There's a lot of ways to acquire customers and zillions of ways to increase the order of value. Can I like split? Nah, just don't real point. I'll just excuse me. Okay, sure thing. There's a lot of ways to acquire customers and zillions of ways to increase order of value and purchase frequency. But simply put, that's it. Those are the only 3 ways to grow. Example, if I sell 10 clients a month and the client is worth $1,000 to me over their lifetime through average number, wait, average cart value times average number of purchases, then my business will be capped at $10,000, 10x a month, 10x times 1,000, 10 new clients a month times 1,000 lifetime value is 10,000 a month max revenue. If you want to grow, you've got either to sell more clients every month while maintaining suitable margins, or have them be worth more by increasing the profit per purchase or number of times they buy. That's it. Author note: only two ways to grow. To simplify this concept even more, there are really only two ways to grow: get more customers and increase each customer value. Increasing each customer value has two sub buckets: increasing profit per purchase, increasing the number of times they buy. For the purpose of this book, I highlight both of these sub buckets as an individual growth path. I did this because I think it will be easier to understand the money models that will come in the volume 3. All three: getting more customers, increasing their average purchase value, and getting them to buy more are repeated themes in this book. But if you seek simplicity, both increasing the average purchase value and increasing the number of times a customer buys results into one outcome: increasing each customer's value. Business terms. Before going any further and better flesh out the concepts that follow, we should take a second to define and better understand some key business concepts. When I stood in the Las when I stood in that Las Vegas penthouse in my beast mode t-shirt, I was clueless about such terms. Let me help you be better than me. Well, let me help you be better. Well, me. Better than me. Jesus. Gross profit: the revenue minus the direct cost of servicing the additional customers. If I sell lotion at $10 and it costs me $2, my gross profit is 8, about 80%. If I sell agency services for $1,000 a month and it costs me $100 a month in labor to run the client's advertising, then my gross profit is 900 or 90%. No, this is not net profit. Net profit is where what's left over after all expenses are paid, not just the direct cost of fulfillment. Lifetime value: the gross profit occurred on the entire lifetime of a customer. This is gross profit multiplied by the number of purchases an average customer will make over their lifetime. Using the example above, if the average customer stays 5 months and they pay $1,000 a month, while it costs me $100 per month to fulfill, then the lifetime value is 450, 4,500. What? Oh, per month to fulfill. Okay, here's the breakdown. Revenue: 1,000 a month, 90% gross margins times 5 months is $4,500 lifetime value. Note that the indirect costs like admin, software, rent are not included in LTV. But wouldn't that be a part of the fulfillment? Or not? I guess not. No. You will find different definitions of lifetime value depending on the source. The biggest difference is that some sources only count total revenue while others focus on gross profit over the lifespan. I focus on gross profit, but gross profit. You may also see me refer to this as LTGP, lifetime gross profit, in other texts that for clarity's sake. Value driven versus price driven purchases. This book is intended to be a textbook for any business that wants to grow. I spent and continue to spend hundreds of hours on calls, in person meetings, consulting entrepreneurs on crafting their offers. I have seen that one that takes off into the stratosphere and those that fizzle. Having a Grand Slam offer makes it almost impossible to lose. But why? What gives it such an impact? In short, having a Grand Slam offer helps with all three of the requirements for growth: getting more customers, getting them to pay more, and getting them to do so more times. How it allows you to differentiate yourself from the marketplace. In other words, it allows you to sell your product based on the value and not the price. Commoditized equals price driven purchases, race down to the bottom. Differentiated equals value driven purchases, a selling category of one with no comparisons. Yes, market matters, which I will expand on in the next chapter. A commodity, as I define it, is a product available for many places. For that reason, it's prone to purchases based on price instead of value. If all products are equal, then the cheapest one is the most valuable by default. In other words, if a prospect compares your product to another and thinks these are pretty much the same thing, I'll buy the cheaper one, then they commoditize you. How embarrassing. But really, it's one of the worst experiences of value driven entrepreneurs ever. Wait, blah, 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 blah. It's one of the worst experiences a value driven entrepreneur can have. This is a massive problem for entrepreneurs because commodities are valued at the point of market efficiency. This means that the marketplace drives the price down through competition until the margins are just enough to keep the lights on, just enough to become a slave to their businesses, just enough to become a slave to their business. The business makes just enough to justify the owner waiting anxiously for things to turn around. And by the time that lie is realized, they are in too deep to pivot, or at least until now. A Grand Slam offer solves this problem. What does a Grand Slam offer do? At least let's start by defining a Grand Slam offer. It's an offer you present to the marketplace that cannot be compared to any other product or service available, combining an attractive promotion and an unmatchable value proposition. A premium price and unbeatable guarantee with the money model payment terms that allows you to get paid to get new customers, forever removing the cash constraint on business growth. In other words, it allows you to sell in a category of one, or apply another great phrase to sell in a vacuum. The resulting purchasing decision of the prospect is now between your product and nothing. Make that make sense. The resulting purchasing decision for the prospect is now between your product or nothing. So you can sell at whatever price you want. You get a prospect to perceive, not in comparison to anything else. As a result, it gets you more customers at a higher bathroom break. That kind of scared me. Yo. Niggas is still here? It's crazy. Stream popping? Nope. I got too confused. That's funny.